Warning, this is not for those who are the faint of heart. For those who don't like, who are sensitive to like horror and such, or disturbing imagery or something like that, or psychological, I suggest that you leave and go watch something else. This is not for the faint of hearts. Since this is Junji Ito, you should expect this by now, people. And plus, Cole wanted me to react to this. Could have gotten someone to react to it with me, but I didn't want to bother anyone. And on the same note, if it gets too much, I've got something to hold on to. Trust me, I do. Now, without further ado, let us react to Pen Pals.
Greetings, everyone. This is Cool Cole 64 here.
Start narration.
So where we last left off with Oshikiri's stories,
Yes.
Oshikiri had killed his best friend Nakajima over his height growing.
Yep.
And apparently, this caused him to see hallucinations of others' height stretching.
Oh.
The situation got so bad for him that he eventually confessed his crimes. But that was only the tip of the iceberg. For the next story, Bog of the Living Dead, Oshikiri and his friend Kojima were to clean up the swamp behind the school.
Oh.
Despite everyone's warnings to not do this, Kojima ends up falling into the swamp and not being found.
Hey, it must be found by
This
Shrek!
was all a hoax devised by Kojima and Oshikiri for him to pretend to die so that he could get away from his fans. However,
Yeah.
when both the committee chairman and vice chairman end up being found dead in the swamp, things are left as a mystery. That is, until Oshikiri is called over to the swamp by two of Kojima's fans, Kazu and Yamiko, who tell him to dive into the swamp to find Kojima's supposed dead body. Oshikiri refuses this and ends up angering the two of them as they release their spirits onto him. He very narrowly escapes his death, never knowing if Kojima actually made it out or not. What strange situations will Oshikiri get himself into? Let's find out.
Yes, and now we begin with Pen Pals. That's one way to start it off.
Pen Pals by Junji Ito.
We begin on a dark, stormy night.
Where are you? Come on out! Show yourself! I know you're hiding around here somewhere.
What is that? Is that a shadow? Oh gosh, it's Heartless!
What are you doing in my house?
I am a shadow, the true self. Hello, Oshikiri.
I'm the real Toro Oshikiri.
Yep, I knew it. And who has checkered patterns in their room?
I've been having really strange dreams lately.
More like their
These
nightmares.
Weird, vivid dreams. In truth, it's probably due to this enormous house. I wouldn't be surprised if there really was someone lurking around in the shadows. Speaking of which, there have been times at night when I've caught a glance of my face in the mirror and scared myself half to death.
Well, it does that
Living
for you,
all
man.
alone in a giant mansion, miles from civilization, can really take a toll on one's sanity.
Oh.
Mother and father are both out of the country for business.
Okay, that
I've
makes sense.
always quite enjoyed solitude, but even I sometimes become terribly melancholy.
Lonely.
When that happens, all I can do is find a girlfriend in the hope that she can console my
Oh gosh,
lonely
you
heart.
better not turn into Chris
I
Chan!
do. This school is lousy with couples, but I wonder, is there a girl who would go out with a midget like me?
Ah. I mean, it worked for Edward Elric.
Ah, shoot. I left my muffler in the classroom.
Is that what you
I
call
thought
a
my neck was feeling a little cold.
How do you forget something like that? And also, how could someone... Is that what they call a scarf? A muffler? Okay. Oh.
She's at it again. She spends all her time after school painting by herself. That's definitely Satomi from Class E. She's always alone. So she's a solitary girl, huh?
Oh boy. Trying to make the moves, man.
A solitary beauty. I might have a chance with this one.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Wow, subtle. You know, you could have just said
That's
hi.
amazing. It really looks like you. Are you a manga artist?
You're in a manga.
What? You don't have to stop working. Go ahead. Keep painting. You're Satomi from E-Class, right? My name's Oshikiri. You don't say much. Are you always like this? Don't you have any friends? I have friends. I don't think I've ever seen you with anyone else. That's not really your business, is it? Well, I guess not. I have 3 friends that I exchange letters with. That's more than plenty. We have the same interests, and our values and ideas match up perfectly as well.
Something tells me
They are so excellent.
this is
that I
like
have no
multiple
desire to make friends
personality
with anyone at
disorders.
school. Why do I have to go and tell you all of that? So you're saying that we can't be friends?
Just saying.
Probably. I'm telling you, being with me won't be any fun. I'm not very interesting to talk to. Well, I won't know.
I mean,
that
this
for
is
sure
literally the
unless I
guy who had
try,
hallucinations
right?
about people's
First of
necks
all,
stretching like
wouldn't it be
giraffes,
embarrassing to
and
be
the
seen
other
walking around
basically of,
together?
well,
Oh, so
yeah.
that's how it is. So, I'm too short, huh? I guess it would be a shame to have been seen with you. Pardon my intrusion. Eh?
Okay. Okay. Also, a nice choice of music, man. I mean, so far it's actually just normal per se, I guess.
That's Yuko. Well, looks
Wow.
like Yuko contacted Chiharu. Now all 4 of us know each other. Now then, time to reply.
Okay. Few weeks later. Tennis court. No.
You're always alone too, huh? Yeah,
Yep.
it's been a while. You know, I wasn't talking about your height before. It was a misunderstanding. That wasn't what I meant.
Oh.
People always seem to misunderstand me. When you try to be critical of yourself, it often sounds to the other person like you're really criticizing them. Seems the rambling things I say get taken the wrong way so that people always get offended. Well, that sort of thing happens all the time. It was probably because you were putting yourself down. I bet that kind of miscommunication never happens with letters. No, that's not true. Actually, I'm fighting with 2 of them now. Fighting? Why? I first met you the other day, right? I wrote about it in my letters to them. And their reply was, "Were you lying when you said you didn't have any friends at school?" They were furious. It's a terrible misunderstanding. Both of them cursed me out in their letters, and I also let myself get heated. Now we're just tearing into each other through the mail.
Oh boy.
That's awful. What's it to them if you make another friend? What did the other one say? I only just sent them a letter a few days ago, so I haven't heard back. Their letter should come any day now. Satomi, maybe it's time you cut off your correspondence with them. What are you doing? Did I hit a nerve? No, I smudged it because I'm just getting sick of drawing my own face. Oshikiri, you should model for me.
Well,
My
at
next
least
painting will
this
be of
isn't
you.
gonna end up like
Me?
with that one
Turn a
girl who
little bit to the
literally
side.
was getting painted on.
Yes, just like that.
Basically
So,
that.
when
That's
we're
what I'm basically
finished for the
reminded
day,
of.
I was thinking we could go hang out at your house. There's no one to come to at my place. Both of my parents are staying abroad. Is that a no? We're a lot alike, you and I. My parents are out of town for work too. They're still in the country, but...
Okay.
What kind of people are your pen pals anyway? I've never met them, so I don't even know what they look like.
Okay.
Their names are Yuko, Miki, and Chiharu. So this is your house, huh?
I like to think
It's
those are
beautiful.
references to
Totally different from
other
my place.
characters.
So it came after all. The last one. What's it say? It's terrible. Even Chiharu could write something like this.
Huh? Oh. Oh.
Satomi, what the hell is wrong with these people? My god, they're nuts.
No kidding.
Oshikiri, I'm sorry, but could you please leave? I have to write a reply to Chiharu. There's no way I'm going to let them write to me like that. Satomi, please, go home!
Yeah. That escalated
Looks
quickly.
like that girl finally lost something precious to her. Her lonely heart really relied on the friendship of those three pen pals. However, it appears they weren't real friends after all. Shit.
Yeah.
I forgot my muffler again.
Why do you keep forgetting that thing? Jeeves.
Ugh! Sorry, Satomi. Thank you.
Yeah, something definitely is up. The next day.
You're quiet today. Did you somehow...
Oh god, he looks like he looks blank-eyed.
When do you think you'll get a reply from that letter you sent? It came yesterday. It was another terrible letter.
Oh
yesterday?
boy.
You got a reply yesterday? That seems fast. Outside your house,
Faster than
that
fast.
envelope you dropped. It was addressed to you. It didn't have a postmark, so it couldn't have been sent by one of your friends. I know what I saw. Did you really mail that letter?
The sense of
Writing
like
letters
guilt
to
or
send to yourself
something.
is kind of bizarre.
Yep. Had a
And so
feeling.
I had a thought. Perhaps your three pen pals never even really existed. What did you just say? Why don't you just confess? You made up some imaginary pen pals and had imaginary correspondences with them, didn't you? Your amazing pen pals. They were just you all along. You weren't writing letters to them. You were writing their replies back to you. And because you were writing their replies, all their tastes and hobbies matched up with yours. So, of course,
Smart.
everything could go exactly as you wanted it to. But then you started fighting with them. I have a theory about that.
Yeah.
Over the course of your correspondence, doubtless, you started deluding
That's just a
yourself into
statue,
believing
guys.
that your friends were actually real people. And once you began talking to me, you convinced yourself that they would be jealous.
Sculptures are pretty interesting.
You wrote yourself those abusive letters as a way to punish yourself and apologize to them. Even so, when you actually received the letters in the mail and read them, it came as a horrible shock. It didn't matter that you wrote the letters. It made you furious anyway. Well, that may have
Do
sounded
people
like a
sometimes do
qualified
that?
psychiatric diagnosis.
This is
But
coming from the guy who
long
literally
story
escaped from
short,
two
you were only using
angry
those letters
spirits.
as a way to criticize yourself. The envelope was addressed to me? That can't be true. I must have written my address by mistake. Don't play dumb. There's no way you couldn't have noticed that. Well, in any case, your sick little game is over. That's the real reason you destroyed that painting you were working so hard on. You were severing your connection to the three of them.
Oh,
That's enough! I don't know why I let you run your mouth. My friends are imaginary? How dare you say that?
Oh, boy.
They're real. Those girls are definitely real. I'm not going to let some
Hi,
outside
Nico.
spectator talk to me like that. I'm going
Yeah, he was in
home.
here.
Jeez, at least clean up your paint supplies. Don't tell me she doesn't realize it. That she wrote all those letters to herself.
It's just doubts and such. Still,
She
that
didn't show
paint
up at
tastes
school
unsettling.
for a couple of days. Oshikiri.
Oh gosh.
Hey, it's been a while. You forgot all your paint supplies at school. Satomi, are you feeling alright?
Does she look alright?
Oshikiri, the letters keep coming.
And they don't stop coming, 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 and they don't stop coming.
So I told them in a letter, I'm going to kill you. And they sent back, not if we kill you first. I think the three of them are coming to kill me. For real. Yuko from Hokkaido, Miki from Tokyo, and Chiharu from Fukuoka. They're all heading this way. I think they're going to meet up, and then come here to do
The
it.
only thing that I'm pretty
Do
much
they think I'm just going to let them
questioning
kill me?
is, will this boy pretty much get his muffler?
Stay away from me! I'll stab you! If you come any closer, I'll stab you.
Yep.
The three of you, stay over there. I'm telling you to not get any closer.
Yep.
Satomi, what's going on? There's nobody there. Yuko and Miki, stop Chiharu. What are you doing? Stop! Stop!
Yep. Well, that escalated quickly. As they say, girls like that be crazy, man.
What the hell was that?
An episode, maybe?
She completely believed in the existence of her pen pals. It was a delusion brought on by her intense solitude. She was killed by her own delusion. Should I call the police? No. If I'm careless, they might begin to suspect me.
True.
It would look like I was the one who stabbed her. How could I prove it wasn't me? Moreover, no one knows I went over to her house, and there's no evidence I was there.
Except, that evening. Rain time.
Sometimes, when I'm wrapped up in my futon like this, I start to tremble for no reason. With the ridiculous amount of booze
hey, could have been worse. You could have been on a weird psychological acid trip.
It's not impossible.
Ugh.
Who's there?
Now he's starting to see things.
Definitely just now. I heard footsteps. Ugh.
Just like in the dream.
It's just my imagination. My mind's playing tricks.
Seriously, that is some weird wallpaper you got. Oh, that.
Who did this?
I don't know. Oh! Oh.
What? What is this? Your friend, T.O.? Evidence? Evidence. My muffler.
No,
Who
boy.
the hell? This is my handwriting.
I don't get it. Well, that was something. To be continued. Well, I mean, it was psychological and such, but I wouldn't say fully shocked me per se. Not completely. I'm just saying. You know what? I think something needs to be a little bit more brightly. So give a moment. There you go. Hi, Nico. Thought you guys pretty much needed that. You know, to lighten up the mood. Okay then. Well, all I can say is the story continues. Wonder what that's gonna lead to. But regardless, hope you all, well, found this interesting. And hopefully I'll see you all later. Bye.